So we're making homemade butter out of heavy whipping cream. We have spent around 20 minutes shaking the heavy whipping cream up inside of this jar. So here's the outcome of it. It's already starting to solidify and the liquid is separating itself from the actual butter in the fat. At first, it was just normal, like heavy whipping cream. Look, almost like half and half, just a bit thicker. While we were shaking it, it was, you could feel it getting thicker inside the jar as you were shaking it, and you could hear it too. But you couldn't see much since it was just all covered in white and you were shaking it the whole time. So now there's definitely a big change. I mean, it used to be filled up to almost the top, and now it's like halfway through. So,
this is what we bought for about $1.50, and I put most of it in the jar. We're trying to make fresh butter here, and saw some things on YouTube about it, and we also tasted some fresh butter
added a bit of salt
in Fredericksburg.
Oh yeah.
During spring break, and it tasted really good. So we wanted to try making it ourselves. So we'll come back later.
Do that.
So we kept shaking, and it seems to have absorbed the liquid that was separating from it. Here is the butter we made. We kept shaking this, and the water went back into the butter, and it turned out like this. Put some in there. It's a little bit unusual. It seemed a little cakey or dry before we put it in the refrigerator, but it tastes good, and it's okay looking. Well, I took the rest of the carton of cream and shook it up, and it only took about 5 minutes. And this time, as soon as the water came out or separated, I stopped, and it came out like this. It's a little more yellow and looks more like butter, feels more like butter, but they both taste good. So there you go. We've got all this butter now. It costs about $1.50 from a pint of heavy whipping cream. Anything to add?
It's delicious. Enjoy.
Well, now it's time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here?